Hi everyone, my name is Wei Su from San Jose State University. Welcome to watch my video. Today I'm going to talk about swine origin 2009 AH1N1 influenza and hope you will like it. First, let's take a look at the overview of this kind of disease. Influenza is commonly called as flu in our daily life, but it's different from cold. It generally affects humans' health all over the world. Basically, there are three types of influenza: type A, type B, and type C. The virus we are going to talk about here belongs to type A, and that's how it got the name AH1N1. I will talk about this a little bit more later. Most people who get influenza will recover in several days and should be no longer than 2 weeks. But some people may develop complications as a result of the infection. So we know that its symptoms varies from mild to severe, such as headache, sneeze, cough, fever, etc. And each year, it even results in about 250,000 to 500,000 deaths. Okay, now let's take a deeper look at the H1N1 influenza. The outbreak of it was first reported by Mexico and the United States. After that, countries from different continents also reported this pandemic disease, which made World Health Organization raise its alert level to phase 6. According to the result of academic research, H1N1 virus was derived from some existing strains that had been circulated among swine for decades, and it already transmitted to humans for several months before countries noticed its outbreak. Before, because of that, experts and media referred this pandemic disease as swine flu, which misled people to believe that pork was no longer safe to eat. But in fact, that was not the case. Afterward, World Health Organization officially changed the name from swine flu to influenza AH1N1 according to its type and protein structure. The transmission of H1N1 is similar to seasonal flu. Having direct body contact or staying too close with sick people might make you get infected, because viruses spread into air when they coughing, sneezing, or even talking. However, H1N1 appears to be more contagious according to some studies. Its household secondary attack rate in the United States was estimated to be 27.3%, which was higher than that rate of most seasonal flus. Symptoms of H1N1 includes fever, headache, sore throat, dry cough, sneezing, and runny nose. This is again similar to seasonal flu, but it's naive to think that H1N1 is not dangerous. Some infected people experience severe symptoms, such as lung infection and breathing problems, and usually they had to be sent to intensive care unit. Some experts described that those people looked so different and just like being affected by a different disease. Now let's take a look at the result found in 2010. In order to compare, there were three types of virus being examined, which are 2009 H1N1 virus, seasonal H1N1 virus, and H5N1 virus. Before I start to discuss their findings, let me just give you a very quick warm up. Our respiratory system is divided into two parts: the upper respiratory tract and the lower respiratory tract. Upper respiratory tract includes everything in our respiratory system that are above the sternal angle, such as our nose and throat. And notice that our lungs are included in the lower respiratory tract. Okay, let's go back to our topic. When looking at the replication speed in the lung tissues, scientists found that 2009 H1N1 virus replicated faster than seasonal H1N1 virus, but less efficiently than H5N1 virus. They also discovered the fact that 2009 H1N1 virus can replicate in lower respiratory tract tissues. This characteristic can be observed in some H5N1 viruses, but not in seasonal H1N1 viruses. Their observation just explained why 2009 H1N1 influenza may cause severe symptoms in some group of people. Another study shows that the gene of H1N1 virus was never seen before, so most people don't have the antibody that can take immediate action when get infected. In addition, when the virus first emerged, no one existing vaccine can provide protection against it. People could only passively avoid it, such as the wearing masks, washing hands frequently, and staying out of crowded places. Many schools and other establishments were closed. The procedures of making, testing, and producing vaccine should be done extremely carefully, and it can take several months. It was not until the end of 2009 that H1N1 virus vaccine first became available. But initially, the amount was very limited and only very few people could get the treatment. There were typically two different kinds of vaccine offered. STIV is the abbreviation of S trivalent inactivated vaccine. It contains some parts of inactivated virus strain that can make immune system producing antibodies. Trivalent S live attenuated influenza vaccine, also known as SLAIV, is another type of vaccine that has modified pieces of virus strain but functioning in the same way. Study shows that SLAIV is generally more effective than STIV. But as for people who are under age 2 or over age 49, SLAIV is not recommended. In conclusion, swine origin 2009 AH1N1 influenza was the first pandemic of the 21st century. Vaccine can provide the best protection against it, and they become widely available in 2010. The World Health Organization officially declared that H1N1 was over in August of the same year. Nevertheless, the study of this virus will not stop because some other adaptive mutations may continue circulating and threaten human health in the future. Okay, that's all my today's presentation. Here are the resources that you might find useful. And thank you for watching my video.